Hey everybody, internet getting hooked up as I speak. But I want to talk about something else right now. It's a little bit serious. Some of you, I think, are going to be very happy about what I say, but we'll find out. But anyway, over the past couple of days, and especially today, I've had a number of people who have quit my report MMT Trader. They have canceled. And that's fine. That's fine, no problem. Everybody is able to do that. You are not locked in. It's a monthly subscription and you could cancel at any time, and the cancellation is right there on the website at Pitbull Economics. And if you can't find that, just simply send me an email and say, hey Mike, I want to quit, and I'll cancel you right there. But the bigger thing that I want to talk about is this whole idea about quitting, okay? And I've talked about this a lot in the past. If you are the kind of person, and this is human nature, a lot of people are like this. I would say most people are like this, and the people who are not like this are pretty rare. But if you are the kind of person when things get tough and things are not going the way you want, and you decide, hey, I'm going to quit, well, you got to think about that a little bit. You have to think about that. As a matter of fact, when you say it, when I hear myself say it, things are not going the way I want and I'm going to quit, it sounds almost a little bit childish. And I'm sorry to, sort of frame it in that regard, but let's be honest. Anybody who has ever achieved any level of success, whether that's in trading, whether that's in business, whether that's in love and relationships, whether that's in competitive sports or athletics, anybody who has ever achieved a level of success would tell you, without exception, that the thing that got them there was their perseverance and their ability to grind through in the periods when things weren't going the way they want. Because let me tell you something. That is life. That is the definition of life. Things are not always going to go the way you want. You know something, and I'm going to say this, and I know a lot of you are going to maybe roll your eyes, but the greatest value of my report, is not the MMT, it's not the analysis, it's not the charts, it's not the 22 pages and the banking information and all the other stuff I put in there. The greatest value of my report is to be found in a time like this right now, where certain forecasts, certain things that I have been talking about have not been going the way you would like. To stick with something like that through a period of difficulty, through a challenging period, through a period where the analysis does not seem applicable or understanding of what is going on, despite the fact that it's completely rational, it's completely scientific, that is the greatest value that the report can deliver to you. I don't know if any of you have stuck with, these sorts of things, these information services for any period of time, but every approach to investing, every approach to trading, every approach to market analysis, no matter how scientific or how rational, is also at the same time up against the vagaries and the sort of the shifting moods of mass behavior, of human psychology, of human behavior. And this is what we're having right now. So those of you who quit on the basis that it's an approach that is not working, well, I'll say this, all approaches work. All approaches work. I'm not touting my approach at all. I'm not touting my approach at all. I'm telling you that all approaches work, right? No way is way, Bruce Lee. All approaches work. But do you work? Do you have it to stick with something long enough to allow it to, work to fruition, to bring you the success that it can bring you? It's all about you. I've said this a million times. It has really nothing to do with the analysis. If you think about it, this is the greatest moment of value that my report can ever bring to you. Regardless of what happens, irrespective of what happens to the market, regardless of the analysis, doesn't matter if it's right or wrong, the greatest value that it can bring to you is right now, when things don't look aligned with what is going on. This is the time to really stick with it. This is the time, because when you come out on the other side and everything aligns again and everything is working, not only have you stuck with it, but you have gained. You have made yourself stronger. You have made yourself more resilient. You have persevered. It's all about that. It's the sides of the mountain that sustain growth. That is how you grow, by embracing difficulty and hardship and pain and things that are not going your way for a little bit of time. Okay, that is so, when I say that, when I hear myself say that, I hear a child's face. It's not going my way. I'm going to take my toys and I'm going to go somewhere else. Now, you don't have to listen to what I'm saying, and you could absolutely quit. You know, I encourage people to quit. I have always said my thing is SEAL Team 6. I want people to quit. I want them to sign up and quit. I don't want you to be a nibbler where you sign up and you quit simultaneously. You won't get it if you do that. But I want you to be frustrated and quit, because I want to create a culture here, a group of high-powered individuals. The real thing I'm teaching here, folks, it's not MMT, all right? It's not the markets. It's not trading. It's about how to make you into a winner. I want this to be as hard as possible for you. I want you to understand that. And if you can't handle it, and I've had people say to me, Mike, the market has exposed me. Remember Bruce Lee? He said it, that was another great expression of his. What is trading? The true expression of oneself. So I want that to happen. And if you quit and you think like you're sending me a message or something of that nature, then you don't get it. You don't get it. I want you to quit. This is SEAL Team 6. I want people who cannot withstand difficulty and hardship and a period of time when things are not going the way they want. I want those people to quit. I want them to quit. All right? So that's what it's all about. That's my message. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing. Those of you who want to follow me, I'm happy to have you along. And those of you who don't, I'm happy to see you go. At the same time, I just want you to understand that. I want you to understand it, and maybe one day you will understand that. In the deepest sense of what I am saying, maybe one day you will understand that. That there can be no success, there can be no growth, there can be no renewal, there can be no ascension without pushing through and persevering. And I don't care what you do. I do not care what you do and what your activity or career is in your life. That is, that is just the law of the universe. That's just the way it is. You cannot circumvent that. You can go off and look for whatever other thing you want to look for. Then you have lost sight. You are clueless as to the real value of what is being offered here, and you will never, ever understand that. You will never understand that, all right? Embrace hardship. When things are not going the way you want, say, that's fantastic. I'm going to grind through it. I'm going to persevere. I'm going to come out at the other end stronger, more resilient, and on my way to success. Nothing can take me down. Nothing can take me down. But if you're like, it's not going the way I want, I'm out of here, take your toys and go home. Okay, everybody? Bye.